you'll realize that he's at 40 million. Yes, he is at 40 million or 37 million.
So what I'm saying,
you are saying nothing.
You are saying what?
We want a government that believes that kazi ni kazi. We want
kazi ni kazi wapi? That one is impossible.
We want a government
that one is impossible.
That minds
that
his people.
Hii kazi ni kazi. Amekuwa wapi for the last 10 years. Huyu jamaa anatudanganya. Wewe mtu wa UDA wacha kudanganya hapa. Na mimi nataka kukondem kitu kimoja ambaye Ruto amezoea kufanyia wa Kenya.
Capacity as bunge political commentator, the only one. Of late, William Ruto has been talking things that we cannot even interpret. Mara the government has not performed. Mara usitumia ile kisu tulitumia kukata Raila mguu. So it is a clear change of something that I cannot say political strategy. But the question is Ruto has been cornered finally. It is very simple. Ruto is finished. And the only thing Ruto can now do is to plead with the President of the Republic of Kenya. And yes, of course, the incoming President of the Republic of Kenya, Raila Odinga, that ukiingia, kindly, mimi nimewaibia wa Kenya usichukue vitu zote. That's what he's saying, indirectly. So Ruto has been cornered, finally, and we are very happy as supporters of Azimio, because we have the government in place. We have a continuing government, and we are taking over from Uhuru Kenyatta this August. We'll take over from there, with Uhuru included. We will not work alone. Because now, if you ask anybody who is opposed to Raila Odinga in Mount Kenya, why are you not supporting Raila Odinga? They will tell you that he's very old. What else? That he is very old. That's what they will repeat. And you are asking yourself, somebody who has been voting Raila's opponent from 2007 mpaka saa hii, angesaidia Raila aje kuwa president kama yeye anavotia mtu mwingine. So we are asking them, Raila will have to be the president even at 120 years. So if you are age sensitive, it is high time you elect him so that he can go home. You are the one wasting your own time because he will have to be the president. So age is not a factor. If it is a factor and it is very urgent to you, it is high time you vote Raila very fast. Aende nyumbani. Because he will have to be. In Mount Kenya, uneducated Oscar Sudi. Alikuwa kwa TV, sijui Kass FM, sijui nini. Somebody who should be at home, but because we have a very unfortunate country, yeye ndiye anaitwa kwa TV na mimi niko nyumbani. Na alikuwa anasema ati Mount Kenya saa hii ni stronghold ya William Samoei Ruto. Ati atachukua Mudavadi of which even me I said the other day that if you give me one chopper I will beat Mudavadi in the morning. So in Mount Kenya, hata kwa gazeti juzi ilikuwa imeandikwa Mount Kenya is risking missing out on DP position. Ilikuwa imeandikwa kwa gazeti the other time. They are risking missing that position. So when Oscar was talking, I can link it with what I read the other day. You know, as a political analyst, unafanya research mingi, ndio unakuja kwa bunge. Na vile nilisoma hiyo kitu inasemekana, Ruto anaweza enda Western vile alikuwa anasema. Na pia Raila anaweza chukua Kalonzo Musyoka. But should that one happen? Very early in the morning, hata tutangojea Chebukati, we will start celebrating. Because Raila shall have won the elections without any competition. Why do I say this? Mudavadi's side, which is Western Kenya, is our stronghold. So Mudavadi cannot intrude our stronghold and purport to be the leader to sway that region. Raila is the only leader in Western as we talk. Mudavadi made the mistakes. Those mistakes are enough to send Mudavadi home for good, not only in 2022. He's going home for good. He's not coming back. I might overtake Mudavadi because I also come from those regions. So when we want to bargain on that region's numbers, I'm there. Consult me, not Mudavadi. I'm a very strong politician. Upcoming. So I've overtaken Mudavadi. How will Raila run the country without members of parliament? I'm asking you, if you have been in this country and you know politics, you should tell me very well that Kibaki with his PNU in 2007, Kibaki only had 47 members of parliament, even 36. plus you nominated what? We also got Kalonzo the other side with 23, but walikuwa 70 something. Watu wa ODM walikuwa 100 and something. But did Kibaki work? Akamaliza tamu yake. So meaning, we are at the moment we are no longer interested in the numbers. Tunataka Raila ingie kwa bunge hata kama atakuwa na mimi peke yangu. That's the only thing. Aingie. Thank you.
Kijana ya UDA.
Mr. Speaker, how will Raila run the country if he will get the minority in parliament? Hakuna miujiza itafanyika Raila kuwa president. Sasa hapo msishughulike. President. Sasa Mr. Speaker, jumze hata kuwa president, mimi sina shida na hiyo. Which impact will Ruto have if he would which impact will Ruto have if we will choose deputy president away from Central? Mr. Speaker, wale watu ambao tunajua William Ruto na sisi ndio wale watu ambao ni shabiki wake, wale ambao tutampigia kura, wale ambao tuko average, tuliamua mapema before 2018. Sasa hata mseme nini William Ruto hata achukue deputy president wapi, atapita tu kura. Sisi hatuna shida. Kitu ambacho tunaangazia hapa saa hii ni kupikia William Samoei Ruto, sio video ya deputy. Mzee Raila Amolo Odinga achakuwa deputy, achakuwa na nafasi kwa hii serikali ya Uhuru, lakini tunaona kule Nyanza hiyo mambo ya EBZ wanajenga 70 billion, yeye ni deputy. Wanawajengea hiyo bodi ya 800 million, yeye ni deputy. Wanajenga hiyo bodi ya 3.4 billions. Yeye ni deputy, yeye si deputy. Sasa msikuwe na wasiwasi tutapoteza kura kama deputy president William Ruto anaenda kuwa president, tutapoteza kura. Umeelewa? Sasa Mr. Speaker, mimi kwanga hapa mimi naona tutapiga kura na hakuna wasiwasi. Have our leaders.
Bwana Speaker, ningeomba mada iwe na geuzwa kwa Kiswahili. Kuna wengine wetu wa kwenda shule.
Ni kweli. Has Ruto been cornered failing or it is political Has Ruto been cornered failing or it is a strategy of politics? Mr. Speaker, hii mambo ya William Samoei Ruto, yeye watu ya Central walimjua mapema na walimkubali mapema. Hii mambo ambayo mnasikia akisema president amwachie tu huyu mzee apambane na yeye, si eti ni uongo. Na William Ruto hajai sema boss yake ni mbaya. Hata wewe ukiona venye tulikuwa Kasarani kwa NDC ya UDA, tulikuwa tunasema yote yawezekana bila Uhuru, lakini deputy president akasema hapana, huyo ni boss yangu, msiseme hivyo, anaweza mfuta kazi. Sasa sisi tulijua kazi haitafutwa sababu huyu mzee ameajilia kazi yake ya upresident. Uhuru Kenyatta ameangalia Raila ni kama Mungu wake. Sasa acha yeye afanye kazi, atuachie sisi ndio tunaenda kuchagua. Tuchague president wa 2022 kuanzia mwezi wa 8 tuweke, lakini atuachie tu huyu mzee tumpeleke mapema by saa 3. Tumpeleke Bondo na tutamweka kwa wheelbarrow. Hiyo ndio ukweli. Mzee hata win election, na hiyo ninawaambia without fear of doubt. Mr. Speaker, mimi siongeleangi mtu mwenye anaanguka, yeye amezoea kuwa position tu, sasa angoje position yake. Mr. Speaker, mimi nitaongelea hii ya mwisho. Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka show the image of Kenya in Azimio coalition. Mr. Speaker, hapo mwanzo tulikuwa tunaona kwamba wanachichoja wamechukua kila mtu mahali. Wanasema saa hii Kenya iko sawa, kila mtu ako kwa Azimio. Lakini saa hii Uhuru anang'ang'ana na Kalonzo. Jana ameshinda kwake tangu asubuhi mpaka jioni, Mr. Speaker. Nikimalizia Mr. Speaker, acha nimalizie.
Order members. Order member. Before you give the information. Before we get the information. Order members. I think there's something that we are forgetting. In as much as we are here, there is something that we also need to respect, or to respect one's opinion. Exactly. His opinion is not your opinion. That is how he understands his political issues. So you cannot force him, be patient. No. No. That is how he understands his political issues. So let us just respect each one's opinion.
Let us accommodate each other.
So if somebody shouts at you, if somebody assume that you are on the floor, and then somebody shouts at you, how will you feel?
Very nice.
So Mr. Luke, and Mose, please, I'm pleading with you that you respect the members of the House so that we proceed in a respectful manner.
Okay.
Point of information.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and all other members of Parliament. I just want to inform my fellow member of Parliament who have just left the floor that His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta is a citizen of this nation, and under the Constitution, he is eligible and has got the right to support any presidential candidate ambaye anaenda kuchukulia baada yake. So don't feel offended when Uhuru Kenyatta is campaigning and supporting Raila Odinga. That is his constitutional right. So you must be informed, like kama wewe unavyomsifu William Ruto, Uhuru pia na haki ya kumsifu Raila Odinga. Asante sana.
Asante Bwana Speaker. Members who are Kenyans, I expect each and every individual to have what we call tolerance, because at the end of the day, Mose, after this year's elections, when Raila Odinga becomes the president, he'll not be your president. He's going to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. The same thing when Dr. William Ruto gets the presidency, he will be the president of the Republic of Kenya. And when someone says Mzee, Mzee is also a man of respect in the society. How will Raila run the country if we will get the minority in parliament? This is a concern because that is what Uhuru Kenyatta is doing. Uhuru Kenyatta is busy sponsoring political parties in this country so that he will get many members in parliament, he'll have the majority in parliament, and then he wants to appoint himself as the prime minister of this country. And prime minister with powers. What Uhuru Kenyatta is doing is to make Raila Odinga or William Ruto a powerless president. And you are here cheering. You are here supporting. When Uhuru Kenyatta came to power, we had not more than 30 political parties. Saa hizi, political parties are more than 90. And you are the people who are funding those political parties. A party that is based on county, tribal parties. In fact, zimefika zingine ni clans. Wafula wa Munyinyi na DAP zake mbolea huko. Sasa a county party.
can we be serious? Because we need a strong party for our country. We need strong institutions. Now, if Uhuru Kenyatta is busy destroying ODM, destroying national parties, na wewe uko hapa unasherekea. So what the next president needs is numbers in parliament so as to move his what? His agenda. Which impact will Ruto have if he chooses deputy president? Most likely deputy president to William Ruto is Musalia Mudavadi. Mainly because William Ruto has pocketed kura za central zote 80% zote zinaenda kwa nani? Zinaenda kwa William Ruto. So if he takes Musalia Mudavadi, najua mahali Western wataweka kura. The next president William Ruto. Asante sana.
Order members. Order, just be patient. Mwalimu kidogo. Yeah, kidogo. Yes. Be patient. Jerry and Wellington, you've just come in and then you are disturbing the house. What are you showing? Wellington, just respect us so that we respect you. You either sit down or you walk out. There are two things. But we cannot conduct the business of the house like that. Just sit down. Just sit down. Just sit down. We cannot conduct the business of the house like that. Wellington. Okay, thank you. Thank you. The honorable member who manages time, can you please get this from the speaker? The members are concerned of how you manage time. Please be observant. I don't have any evidence to table before them as at the moment, but they have seen some irregularities. You cannot put words in my mouth, sir. Be patient. No, you cannot teach me. No, in as much as it was 6 minutes, if I can pick it from the honorable member's language, they call it irregularities. Let it be the last. Let it not occur again, because if it happens like that, it will bring problems in the house. So, let me bring in some other new members so that we proceed. Be patient. Look, I'm the one conducting the business of the house and presiding over this. So, do you want to proceed? Yes. You are number one? Yes. Relax. Number two, Amadi. Number three will be my friend here. Number 4, Hamos. Number 5, and then number 6 will be here. I'll proceed after the 6 members. Strictly 5 minutes. Look, timekeeper.
Of course. Okay. Thank you very much, Bwana Speaker. I feel humbled to be given this opportunity to address the honorable members. Point number 1. How will Raila run the country if he will get the minority in parliament? It is quite obnoxious, cantankerous, maligning, cajoling, hoodwinking, and even bamboozling for somebody to think that Raila Amolo Odinga will have the minority. It is something that is in the public domain that Raila Amolo Odinga will have the majority in this government. Raila Amolo Odinga, for instance, in Nairobi, we have 17 constituencies. Raila will take at least 14 constituencies. That without an out of doubt. I'm telling you from a research that I've conducted for 3 months. Point number 2. Which impact will Ruto have if he chases Deputy President away from Central? If William Ruto decides to elect a deputy president away from Mount Kenya region, that will be a game done. Raila Amolo Odinga will be sworn in as early as 7 a.m. Because Central Province is his stronghold and Rift Valley. He has only 2 strongholds, Central Province and Rift Valley. If he elects somebody from Western, and Western is a Baba zone, it will be of no impact. Western is fully behind the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. So if this if this person elects a person away from that, sorry speaker for that language, if he elects somebody away from Mount Kenya, be less assured that Raila Amolo Odinga will enter State House in the morning. Point number 3. Point number 3. Have our leaders dwelt much in politics at the expense of corruption? It is true to some extent. Our deputy president has been involved in very many corrupt deals. For instance, Kimorwer and Aror. This is somebody who has been entrusted with 50 million Kenyans to lead the population. I'm really saddened, perturbed, disturbed, annoyed, and angered at this event. Point number 4, I'm somebody, Mr. Speaker, who knows how to use his time correctly. Has Ruto been finally cornered, or is it a change of political strategy? Which political strategy? Ruto has been cornered. He has been cornered, and that's why he's begging the president to leave Raila Odinga for him. How can you tell somebody who has the democratic right enshrined in the Constitution to leave supporting a person of his choice? That is perturbing. You get that? It is very perturbing. And finally, as I speak on the last murder, Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga, and Kalonzo Musyoka, do they show the face of Kenya in as much as in the Azimio factor? They do. Raila Amolo Odinga is from Nyanza, Western region. Uhuru Kenyatta is from Central. Kalonzo Musyoka is from Lower Eastern. Which other national outlook do you want? Which other national outlook are you gauging for? Apart from that, we have Charity Ngilu there. We have Hassan Joho. Which other national outlook are you gauging for? We have Tolgros, among others. It is something that's why we are calling it Azimio la Umoja. Thank you, Bwana Speaker, but let me quote Chinua Achebe.
So someone has said, referring to the first point, that even if Raila goes to wins election with the minorities in the parliament, he'll still have powers like Kibaki. So I want you to understand that Raila didn't have any hidden motives in Kibaki's government compared to our current president, Bwana Uhuru Kenyatta. That's why it becomes a different case. So, tumeshuhudia Raila Odinga hana power ya kuchagua deputy wake according to Azimio. Inaenda kuwa decision ya Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta akishika wabunge wengi, ashike Nairobi na ashike deputy wa Raila, kuna 2 possibilities. Anaweza decide kuambia Raila tulete BBI itu accommodate sisi wote. Raila akikataa, itabidi impeachiwe, Uhuru aendelee na uongozi kiraisi.
Point of information to the speaker. Point point of information.
My time still. Time. So the impact that Ruto will have if he takes a deputy from Western, ndio ndo tunatarajia. Ebu angalia mentality ya voters from Central na voters from Western. If Ruto atanyima Mdavadi, our guys obviously watarudi kwa Raila. But wakijiona as second in command, definitely watavote to the last man. Ruto knows that. Look at Central. Ruto aliambia Ngirichi, he knows how to award his allies. Unaona? Kwa hivyo, ashaongea na Central, wanajua, even if hatutapata deputy, there's something for us. Our leaders wamekuwa wakideal na corruption over, na politics over corruption. Our main leader, Bwana Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, immediately after the 2017 election, tulikuja kwa handshake. Immediately after handshake, tukakuja BBI. After BBI, tukakuja COVID. After COVID, tumekuja hii siasa. Uhuru ajawe itata cabinet secretaries kuleta report za kazi wanafanya. Uhuru has not performed his duties as president. That's a fact. Amekuwa kiplay succession politics. As Ruto changed, okay. Uhuru Kenyatta, nitawarifa kwa nani? Magufuli. Magufuli alikuwa kama wewe ni MP, unalala kazi, unatolewa. So the best person to fight corruption in a country is the sitting president. Yeye ndiye akona all the powers ya kufuatilia things going wrong in his government. Hajawahi fanya hivyo. Is Ruto changing tactic? Ruto venye alikuwa akiongea akipiga Uhuru, sasa venye alienda hapa Murang'a, alisikia Wakikuyu wengine wakisema usitusi sana wetu. Akaona hii iko sawa. Akaamua kuwa mpole, unaona? Alafu kuna juzi hapa Ruto amesema, Uhuru, I will protect your wealth. That's a very clever tactic. In other words, he's telling you and the people from Central, the only concern this guy has ni property yake. Juu kama ingekuwa Ruto anataka kuprotect mali ya Uhuru, wangeitana meeting hoteli fulani, wa discuss kivya, wangekuja kutuambia. So it's just a political tactic. Ndio wale wazee wa Kikuyu from Murang'a, unajua kitukana Uhuru hata kama alikuwa anataka kupea kura anaweza kunyima. So Ruto ana play nice, ana play victim. Aya. Sisi hatufuati kura ya Uhuru. Nasema hiyo ni tactic Ruto anatumia asiharibu kura za Central zile kiasi kutukana Uhuru, unaona? So, hii point ya mwisho, let me tell you one thing. When you are talking about Azimio la umoja, you want to ask yourself, ni nani ukaa kwa high table ya ku make deals ya Azimio? According
there was a point of information. Points of information is who has a question? Okay, before you ask the question, let's get the point of information.
Is it in order for the member of parliament to suggest that in Tanzania members of parliament can be chased from their job by the president? It is talked about the president. It's talked about the members of parliament. Is it right? We are a point of information. We are Kenyans and we follow politics of East Africa. We know their constitution as much as we know our constitution. So the member of parliament should withdraw with immediate effect that it is wrong for the member of president to chase away members of parliament. It is people who have been elected by the constituency cannot be chased. Withdraw.
Mr. Speaker, swali yangu ni rahisi sana kwa Ahmadi. Ahmadi amesema that the kiti ya VP imepreserviwa watu wa Western. Na mimi nilisikia juzi kama anaongea news Rigadi alisema Mudavadi hata kama mlikuja mkae mkijua mambo ya VP tulishapanga kitambo. Nyinyi labda muilishe kitu kingine ama mimi naonaga TV nyingine.
Haya, mimi niko na point of information kwa Ahmadi. What I have is that nimesikia akisema ati sijui without numbers the president can be impeached to what? I want to tell Ahmadi that you don't impeach president because of political reasons. But you impeach a sitting president because of maybe gross violation of the constitution, which must be cited and it must go even to the court.
So according, kuna mtu Magufuli alikuwa amewaivuta kazi, ni kama cabinet secretary, so not MPs. Then Mr. Were is talking about according to the constitution. Let me tell you this, if Bwana Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa genuine na Azimio, angeunda Azimio as a party, not as a ati nyinyi mna keep zenyu na sisi tuna keep zetu. Na ukiona zile zake ana keep, hizi party zote zinakuja ni watoto wa Jubilee. So ODM inabaki kuwa isolated. So he's not being honest. Angetengeneza party yenye inaweza last long, unaona? Si party tu yenye watavunja. Alafu member Mose umeuliza Gachagua akisema Kenya, Gachagua anasema hiyo ni Gachagua anaongea, not William Samoei Ruto. Ni Ruto anataka kura. Na Ruto knows if he doesn't award Mudavadi hatachukua Western like 80%. And one thing you guys don't understand, if let's take for example Nairobi. If Uhuru Kenyatta ameleta Ngatia, ODM walete Wanyonyi. Ani watu the same party wameleta two candidates, meaning candidate wa UDA anaenda kupata advantage. Juu hizi kura zitakuwa
Okay, a point of order. A point of order. A point of order, members. Ahmadi, I just want to help you in as much as I'm the speaker. Just allow me to help you. Just allow me to help you. Just find the constitution, and if not the constitution, find the act of parliament that has just recently been passed from parliament about coalition of political parties, Act 2022. Read it and look at it clearly and act on based on your argument. Your argument is not clear based on that act. Are you getting that? So it is not clear. We have coalition of political parties. Now we don't have parties. The parties are there, yes, but we have so Azimio or UDA can be a coalition of political parties with some small parties in it. But the main umbrella there is as Azimio. So find it and read it, please. The next person, please.
Who is the next person?
Kuja.
Thank you, Speaker, for this time. Mada ya kwanza, how will Raila run the country? How will Raila run the country if he will get the minority in parliament? So, Speaker,
honorable members, the honorable member, I will suspend you from today's proceeding. So please, just respect the member, let him proceed at his own pace. So long as he's contributed, you should not be concerned because there's a time management office. Sawa. So you just be concerned with your issues as you will be given time to contribute on the floor. But for this person's issues, let him contribute.
Okay, thank you, Speaker, for protection.
Thank you for understanding. Yes.
So, Speaker.
What a speaker, just a concern. We should allow, when giving matters, we should translate for the people who do not understand English Kiswahili.
Honorable member. Order. 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 My friend. Please. 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 Honorable member. I think there is no member that has complained that is deficit of knowledge.
But they're struggling.
Be patient. There's no member that has complained. So just allow each and every member to proceed at his or her own pace. Okay. No matter how slow or fast he could be, but that is how he understands. That is his nature. So don't force somebody to articulate issues how you articulate issues. Okay. Yes.
So thank you, Speaker. Kulingana na maisha vile tunaendelea kuishi. Sorry.
Proceed, my friend.
So,
Angalia, answer now second number 1 for him.
So thank you, Speaker. Nikiangalia Azimio saa hivi vile mahali imefika. Speaker, naona Uhuru Kenyatta ameingia kwa Azimio sana. Na anaipushi ni kama ni yake. Kumaanisha ako na interest zake. Na hiyo lazima tuelewe hivyo. Hii interest ya Uhuru ni gani hapa Azimio? Hata kama ni citizen wa hii nchi, anafaa support mtu wake, lakini interest yake kwa Azimio ni gani, Speaker? So people are talking about prime minister, which means the constitution will be changed later on. Wakati Azimio itatengeneza serikali, inamaanisha kwamba Uhuru atafanya kubadilisha serikali. And if that is the case, Mr. Speaker, I remember at the time Obama alikuja hapa Kenya. Obama alisema vizuri sana, akasema kwamba the African democracy is at risk when those people who are in power tries to extend the constitution so that they remain in power, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, it is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate that those people who are leading this country, they are trying to make sure that in the next government they are still there. Yet we know that their terms in office has ended. So, Speaker, only dictators can do that. But the way we know Raila Odinga, Mr. Speaker, Raila Odinga alikuwa na mawazo mazuri kwa wananchi wa Kenya. Lakini vile Uhuru anakuja hivi, mambo ya Azimio, atashtukia Uhuru ndiye atakuwa anaendesha serikali next year. Atashtukia Uhuru ndiye anaendesha serikali, sio Raila tena. Na chunge sana. Number 2. Has Ruto been cornered? Mr. Speaker, let me be very categorical on this. Mr. Speaker, allow me be very categorical on this. As much as I'm in UDA, Mr. Speaker, sometimes I tend to disagree with my fellow members in UDA there when it comes to fact-checking. Mr. Speaker, what I know, Uhuru Kenyatta, with the Raila Odinga, without the votes of this country, Raila Odinga is a president. Without the votes. Vile naelewa, ngoja kwanza. No, listen. Mr. Speaker, sorry. Mr. Speaker, I have a point. There is a point that I'm trying to drive here. Allow me build my point, please. Allow me build my point. Mr. Speaker, when I remember in 2017, what happened? We were behind Raila Odinga. Almost the whole country was going to vote for Raila Odinga. But what happened? Mr. Speaker, let me remind you, Uhuru Kenyatta does not care. Whether you die or not, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Wacha nikwambie, hata sisi watu wa UDA tunajua vizuri, hata William Ruto mwenyewe anajua vizuri. Iko panga ambayo Uhuru Kenyatta akishika hivi, hata kama utakufa. Nakumbuka wakati City Mortuary 2017, tulienda kuangalia, it was almost full. 2017. No, listen, even 2017 people were dying. Even 2017, me I'm talking on, even 2017 tukienda City Mortuary, watu walikuwa wamepakwa makaa wakionyesha Raila, huyu ni Odinga, huyu ni Omosh, huyu ni Obiero. Paka Raila akasema hapana, nimeacha, heri niende handshake. Watu walikuwa wamekufa wengi, Mr. Speaker, so that Uhuru can retain power. So this time round, let us expect the same. Listen, no, the way Uhuru anapushi kitu, my friend, be less assured, it's going to happen the same thing. Because, listen, so, ile, wacha nikwambie, wakati pale Kikuyuni, Central, watu wa Central, watu wa Western, wataganga hapo kupiga kura against Raila Odinga. Na hizo kura siibiwe, Mr. Speaker. Do you think in Rift Valley it will be fair for the Rift Valley people? They will come out, wataleta maandamano, Mr. Speaker, na watu watakufa. That's the thing. So, I rest my peace, Mr. Speaker.
Order members. Order members. Order members. I'll only pick one information from him.
Mr. Speaker, anataka kuniform wenzetu hapa ambapo anasema bila Uhuru Kenyatta mzee atashinda kura. Mr. Speaker, mali tunajua mzee anaweza pata kura izoni ni Nyanza. Mali tunajua William Ruto anaweza pata kura izoni ni Rift Valley. Mali tumefikia Uhuru mwenyewe anajua wakitafuta kwa hawa regions zingine. Mr. Speaker, Uhuru anajua kwamba William Ruto anaenda kushinda mzee paifa. Sababu siasa zinabadilika, siasa ya 2017 you can't compare na siasa ya 2022, Mr. Speaker.
I come with your information. Kuja na information yako. Utaki. Order members. Order, no, we cannot conduct our business like that. Order, Mose. Order. I will suspend you from today's proceeding. I order. Can you control the way you vibrate verbally, please? Mose, order. Aye. Aya. That was the last person in that court. Okay.
Habari wanabunge. So mada ya kwanza nasema ati Raila ataendesha gava aje akipata minority. First of all, hiyo ni uongo. Raila hazipata minority. Up to now venye tunaongea, tunajua Jubilee party ilikuwa imekufa na ni saindo wanajaribu kuirejuvenate. So hata hapa Nairobi pekee Jubilee kupata hata wabunge 4 itakuwa ngumu. Hiyo ni ukweli, that is a fact. Hata Central yenyewe itapata but with a lot of difficulty. Ndio maana unaona Raila Uhuru amemobilize, ametuma wanajeshi huko kwa ground wajaribu kuongelesha watu wao. Because si rahisi. Then secondly, I want to tell you 1978 venye Jomo Kenyatta alikufa. Tulieni. Members, I would have liked to respond to the member, but I've just checked the age limit and I'll be disrespectful to reply to him. So acha tuone, nimesoma history sikuwa nimekujibu mzee. But venye kulingana na history nimesoma na research nimefanya 1978 venye nani alikufa, mnajua Mount Kenya haikuwa inataka Moi kuwe president. Hiyo ni ukweli. Walikuwa wanataka walete mtu wao. But then wakaka chini wakasema hapana, achini tu mzee hii kiti. Sisi tuko na pesa na tuko na followers. Mwachie mzee hii kiti. Kwanza ni mtu mwingine weak, hakuna kitu atatufanya. But I want to tell you immediately venye Moi alichukua uongozi, hao watu hawakuona uongozi for 24 good years. So wewe umekaa hapa chini ya mti hapa, umeishi hapa kwa slums, unasema ati wewe ushaona ati Uhuru atakuja elemaze Raila. Unadhani sasa Raila na hiyo experience yake yote hajaona hiyo idea ya Uhuru na hajaona ati Uhuru anaingiza watu na backdoor. Hadi yeye mwenyewe, kama wewe mwenyewe uko hapa na ushaona hiyo idea, unadhani Raila mwenyewe the enigma of Kenyan politics ajui hiyo kitu wewe unafikiria? So secondly, which impact will Ruto have if he chooses a deputy? Leo Oscar Sudi and right hand man wa Ruto amesema already Ruto amepenetrate central na hata wasipopewa running mate bado watamvotia. I want to agree with that, but I want to tell you, ikipeleko Western, considering the fact that Mudavadi ameyumba, then ndio lately anakuja Azimio, anakuja Kenya Kwanza. Na tunajua tu kwanza Mudavadi mwenyewe ni gharama. He's very lazy, ana pesa, kuna pesa tu ya mboga. I want to tell you, I'm not cancelling the fact that Ruto, to say the facts, ameingia central. But I want to tell you, itakuwa na impact. Saizi mtu anaangalia vizuri, utaona Rigathi Gachagua venye anaongea. Kuna venye ashajua wanataka kuchezwa, and that is a fact. So tusidanganyane, Ruto amepenetrate central, but giving Mudavadi running mate itayumbisha ile percentage Ruto angefaa party. Let us just set facts venye ziko. Then as I conclude, Uhuru Kenyatta, has Ruto been conned finally? I want to say cornered. Ruto has been cornered to the extreme end. Amefikishwa kwa ukuta. Because hapo mbele alisema hata Uhuru akichaguliwa IBC, yeye bado ako sawa. Hapa kidogo alisema ati mnaona mimi naweza shindwa. Mimi siwezi ibiwa kura, I'm the deputy president. Akaenda US akalia, saizi tena amekuja akasema Uhuru umenitesa, umeninyanyasa. Kwenda Murang'a sasa anasema ati Uhuru, wewe toka tu nimenyane na umze. I want to tell you for a fact. In fact, it is very wrong mtu yote kusimama hapa kusema ati Raila anaweza ibia Ruto kura. Ruto akona kura gani ataibiwa? Akona kura gani ataibiwa? 2017 Rift Valley na Mount Kenya ilipiga block na bado walirig Raila Odinga. So it is very wrong to say tutaibia huyu jamaa. The most Ruto atapata ni 4 million votes and you can take it to the bank. Thank you.
Order members. I will only allow one question from Bon. I understand. I'm also having my watch. Yes. So I'm only picking a question from Boni, then I'll give direction from there.
Asante. Bana speaker, ako happy member. Yeah. Jubilee, I want you to take this. Jubilee inasimamisha aspirants in all the constituencies around the country. Sawa sawa. Na ODM pia inasimamisha. Sawa. Na they are going for that one vote ya Azimio. Sawa sawa. Don't you think hiyo itasplit? Itafanya ODM haitapata zile party zile numbers inahitaji. Na huenda watu wengine watachanganyikiwa, badala ya kupigia Jubilee, ODM watakuja wapi? Wapigie UDA. And that might be a challenge to Raila Odinga when he's the president.
So what I know for a fact, watu wakiwa kwa coalition hakuna venye wata make mistake. Watu wa NASA ilifanya 2017 ya kusimamisha watu, ati Wiper inasimamisha, ODM inasimamisha. What I know for a fact, hawezi rudia hizo mistakes. And kama ni Azimio, watafanya consensus, waone mtu wako strong hapo, isupport nini Azimio. Azimio hawezi vie against Azimio.
Just allow me to leave it. Yeah, understand. Yeah, just okay. Order members. It's already 6, eh? It's already 6, honorable member. Honorable member, it's already 6. But as the standing orders of the House dictates, that when it clocks 6, we resize our time from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. So any member who will be coming on the floor, we will only be having 3 minutes to contribute to the House. So the timekeeper, you need to shift your gears from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. Please.
Asante member. What will happen when Raila gets minority? Hata wameenda kuleta microphone. Just hold on. Hey, microphone imeenda kuletwa town. Alafu Raila kiingia kwa kiti. the way Mr. Biera amecorrect, kuna bili inapitishwa wakati vyama vinaungana vyote. Amski? But now learn how to concentrate. When you learn how to concentrate, that is the first thing. At whatever, just listen. Right, nitaangalia, but just listen and learn how to listen. Yeah, don't make verbal noise and you don't listen. Please.
Add him 1 minute. There's too much noise. Add him 1 minute.
Hey, yes. Your members are making noise and you don't have a formula on how to listen.
Now you proceed.
Hey. Raila akipata minority, kuna bili imepitishwa na wakati vyama vinakuja kama muungano. Just in case.
Wamesema in case.
Just in case. Hii ndio mada inasema hapa. Hii ni mada inasema bwana. Hey. Ni mada inasema bwana. Members. Members. Just in case apate minority, Haya. Unajua hii ni siasa ya Kenya bwana. Hata pia mimi naweza badilika saa yote, unaona? So siasa ya Kenya ainanga tuko pale wamekusemendi pale. Saa yote unabadilika. Hey. Saa hii tunaweza ongea na kesho nakuja niko mahali kwingine. Hautanipeleka, atunanipeleka mahali. Hey. Sasa in case amepata minority na inawezekana saa zingine kwa sababu hii ni siasa ya Kenya na ujui chenye kinaweza happen. Hey. Na ambapo ile chama ya mbolea imekuja kabisa na inakuja sio mchezo. Hey, pale Western ODM mpaka tuangalie kabisa. ODM yaangalie kabisa kwa sababu pale mbolea imeenea kabisa inaenea. Hey, na wakati wanakuja na formula wanasema kwamba tunasimamisha mwenzetu concerning na zoning, ODM Western wanajicount off.
Point of information. Order.
Tulia.
Point of information.
Tulia tu kitu moja. Hey, mimi nitakuwa bure lakini naongelelea agenda vile iko. Si ati kitu kingine. Hey. Na mimi and I'm not a coward. Just listen, and I'm not a coward. I speak what it takes onto this agenda. I'm not a coward, bwana. Fine, point of information. Direct your information to the speaker. Information, whatever you have information, just direct to the speaker. And I'm not a coward. Na siuzi uoga. So, ODM mpaka tujichunge sana. Western. Unaona chenye kiko? Ambapo chama cha mbolea kinaenea. Unaona? Ukambani East. Wiper wamesema wenyewe na leo walikuwa wanafanya mahojiano ya mambo ya zoning. Wiper wakasema watasimamisha watu wao Ukambani. Sasa ODM we should watch out. Hey. Hiyo ndio kitenye iko. Point nyingine. Ruto kuchuza vice president from North Mount Kenya kama itakuwa na impact. Hiyo mpaka itakuwa na impact kwa sababu wakati aliagiza na akawaahidi watu wa Mount Kenya kwamba kiti ya vice president inakuja Mount Kenya na akuja abadilishe gear, hiyo ita cause impact. Na nimemalizia hapo.
Okay, order. Order members. Order members. Order members. Order. Like I had said, when it clocks 6, it is 3 minutes. There are no point of orders. There are no questions. I will stand by that up to the tail end of this discussion. I'm picking the next team, eh? Yeah. Number 1, with the honorable member with vest. The honorable member with a white cap. Number 3, number 4. I'm seeing a new face, number 5. Then number 6. Abdallah number 6. Abdallah will be number 6. So restrict yourself within the 3 minutes so that we don't bring problems in the course of the proceedings. Number one. Oh, number one.
Respect this.
I have understood.
Hapana kizungu ya Raluo. If you dare speak Kiswahili, I'm going home.
Thank you very much, my fellow member of parliament. Before I adapt to these agendas of the Bunge today, Mr. Speaker, it's a special request under your sitting that when printing these debate headlines, please consider other members who have got difficulties in reading English, because we won't be wasting time here when somebody reads ka. We are not kakering here. So, Mr. Speaker, consider that in your next arrangements. Secondly, I will go direct to Mada, where how will Raila run the country if he will get the minority in parliament? My friend, anybody thinking about minority, that is daydreaming. You are daydreaming. Tukiangalia statistics kwa sasa, Raila Amolo Odinga is the leading candidate, and you can't be leading and you can't win with minority. How do you win with minority? The person with majority should be winning. So how do you win with minority? That one is dead on arrival. Kibaki never won. Kibaki stalled. So for your information, Kibaki was a thief by then. And because we wanted peace, we had to allow him. I have corrected that one with immediate effect. Which impact will Ruto have if he, my friend, that will be dead on arrival. Immediately he announced a deputy president away from central region, he will be dead on arrival. That is death sentence which he can't attempt. So William Samoei Ruto, my brothers from Western, please stop wasting your time. That you are still hoping to get the to deputize his thief in murder. He's not going anywhere. So please, kunjeni blanketi mapema, mje nyumbani tuwapange. Mr. Speaker, you will add me time for his shouting. My brothers from Luya, I love you very much, and I'm very sure ni sisi hupanda gari moja tukienda nyumbani. Kawere and the rest sisi ndio tunaelekea nayo nyumbani. So itakuwa chungu sana nikiona ndugu zangu wakienda kuchinjwa kule kando. Tafadhali kujeni nyumbani tusafiri pamoja. Has Ruto been cornered? Is that a question to ask? Hiyo ni kama mtoto ananiuliza swali, wewe ndio baba yangu. I can slap thoroughly. Ruto have already been cornered, and that is a fact. We can't run away from that. From his statement, he's changing every now and then. Sijui ni titration ama anafanya ama ni nini anafanya. In every platform, Ruto analia kwa vilio tofauti. So that is that need not to be debated on, because we have cornered Ruto and he have got nowhere else to run to. Sasa nataka sympathy. No wonder, please Uhuru niachie huyu mtu, wewe utaachiwa nini? Wewe ni dume, ulisema wewe ni dume. Kuje tumenyane tukukamue. My time is done. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Next.
Yes, habari zenu. Mimi nitaanza na hii, mimi nakuanga short and clear. Sitaongelea hizi mada zote. Nitaanza tu na hii, if Ruto anaweza amua kuchukua vice president from another place, not from central. Hiyo ni kitu tunaitanga, it will be a baptism by fire. Unasikia? Atakuwa amejibatiza na moto. Because akimake mistake achukue mtu kama Mudavadi from Western. Mimi natoka Western. And I want to tell you people from a fact. Right now, mtu anaitwa Cleophas Malala alikuwa kwa chama gani? ANC. Mudavadi alikuwa chama gani? ANC. Malala juzi amegonga mtu kwetu. Alikuwa kwa mkutano kwetu. Akagonga mtu paka mtu akakufa. Cleophas Malala. So that guy and ANC na gari na akakimbia akaenda. Unasikia? Not an accident. Not an accident. Right now Malala and Mudavadi are wanted men in Western. Unasikia? Those are murderers. They are wanted in Western. Unasikia? So hiyo kitu Ruto akijaribu kufanya, yani saa hii sasa yule Mluya mmoja alikuwa amebaki ati anafikiria amehang akingojea Mudavadi apewe ni Malala alimharibia kabisa jana juzi. Unasikia? Malala. How will Raila run the country if we, okay, with this point mimi my main aim ni Kenya kukuwe na mabadiliko ya uongozi. I don't want to care how Raila will run this government. What I want to see is that man akienda kwa ile nyumba kwa mlima pale. I don't care. Okay? So mimi bora Raila ameingia kwa ile nyumba, I'll be satisfied. I rest my case.
Hello, Mr. Speaker. Kelele.
Amadi and your friend, order.
Yeah, say to say so. Ya kwamba you can be very big but small in mind. So people who are big here, can you try also to make your mind to be so big? Sawa, my friend. Nikiendelea sasa. It is true ya kwamba Musalia Mudavadi is just going to be vice president. Okay, I understand. I have already informed. Order. Look, order.
I cannot repeat this several times. Simply because you cannot understand. Be patient and respect the speaker. Be patient and respect the speaker. I want to say this. Be patient. I'm protecting you and you want to snatch the microphone from me. Look. I want order to be in the house. If you have something that actually touches you, you should only stand up or raise up your hand so that you catch the speaker's eye. Okay. So if you have not caught the speaker's eye, don't force me to understand you or to hear you. But like I stated before, thank you very much. Like I stated before, there are no points of order, there are no questions up to the point that we'll get to finish today's contributions. So just respect that and keep your points of orders or questions until tomorrow for tomorrow's discussions. So I am putting this one for the last time, Mr. Luke. And if you happen to misbehave in the course of these proceedings, I will expel you from the house.
Correct, Mr. Speaker. I stand corrected.
Understood?
I stand corrected.
Understood?
I stand corrected.
Guided.
Okay, thank you, members. I have been corrected. So I listen. I have been just corrected. I want to say this. Well, members, I want to say this. Musalia Mudavadi is going to be the deputy president of William Samoei Ruto. Na nataka nimwambie, unajua nyinyi mnajaza na maneno. Mimi nilimwambia kwamba kwa Azimio tushatuma nyoka iko huko. Kalonzo is just now opening the cup. Kalonzo it is a must ya kwamba Kalonzo lazima akuwe deputy president wa Raila Amolo Odinga. And then those are teachers. Those are teachers from Polytechnic to live around those people. So I want to say this. If Kalonzo will be the deputy president to Raila Amolo Odinga, it is automatic ya kwamba Musalia Mudavadi is just going to be the deputy president to William Samoei Ruto. Alafu sasa tupande Mount Kenya omundu kumundu. Wewe mwenye unapiga kelele, my friend, hii kelele yako utapeleka kwa choo. Tu sasa utashindwa useme nini? Tu Mount Kenya jinsi mjuavyo, hiyo ni mteresa my friend kwa Raila Amolo Odinga. Haiwezi panda hiyo hata uende wapi. Haya. Nikiongelea jambo lingine nimesikia hapa mkisema ya kwamba hadi Ruto is just cornered. My friend, who is mnajua Ruto ama mnasema nini? If ni Raila Amolo Odinga, it is true. Kalonzo, I want to date this for free. I want to date my friend Mr. Speaker. I have told Onyeko for free, if my friend you are a big, try also to be big in your mind. I have told you for free. Okay, sawa. Well, just keep on being small in mind. Just keep on being small in your mind. Yeah. Nikiendelea, my friend. Dr. William Samoei Ruto si mtu mwenye unapeleka kwa kona. Huyo ni mtu mwenye amesukuma watu wote kwa kona. Kama mtu ni mmoja na mmeungana vinara karibu 26 kwa mtu mmoja, my friend, na mmeshindwa vinara 26, my friend, mkae mkijua ya kwamba huu mnara wenye mmefura inaenda kupasuka. Na serikali kwa hii nchi yetu ya Kenya, unless ikuwe ya vifaranga, ni William Samoei Ruto. Haya, nikimalizia, so wamepiga kelele. Okay, sawa. Haya.
Haya. How will Raila run the country if he gets the minority in parliament? Now, there's a point I want to raise here, and I want to be very fair enough here. Now, I want to use Sonko's case in 2013 and in 2017. Sonko was a candidate in Jubilee, and Sonko was able to get votes across. So this is a likely scenario whereby, now for example, right now in 2022, you know Fred Ngatia, Azimio, that is the Azimio candidate, Fred Ngatia. But according to the population, according to wananchi wanataka Wanyonyi, timu Wanyonyi. So hiyo kitu inaweza fanyika hivi. Nani, Sakaja on the other side, and remember Sakaja is a lawyer. So in a case whereby Wanyonyi amenyimwa certificate huku kwingine, wale wote wanaweza peleka votes kwa Sakaja, na Azimio is likely to lose in kiti ya governor hii. And that one can be seen across. Another case is Lang'ata. Ona vile Kuria alikuwa nini pale. Wiper walisimamisha ODM, wakasimamisha Ford Kenya, wakasimamisha na ANC. Waligawa kura, Kuria akapitia katikati. Number 2, which impact will William Ruto have if he chooses deputy president from Western Kenya? Now, in Azimio, we don't care. Raila will be president whether Uhuru Odinga is the deputy president. We don't care where William Ruto is going to get his deputy. We don't care.
Thank you.
Number 3. Has Ruto been cornered? Has Ruto been cornered? In fact, Ruto has been cornered. That is why he's rolling like a headless kitchen. Eh? William Ruto the other time was daring Uhuru Kenyatta, telling Uhuru Kenyatta to bring it on. Uhuru akatulia. Anasema Uhuru bring it on. Now sasa Uhuru ametoka nje, unasikia ile kampeni anacheza saa hizi. Hadi tafadhali Uhuru ni rafiki yangu, ni usitumie ile kisu tulitumia kumaliza Raila, niwaachie tu hiyo Raila nimenyane naye peke yangu. This is somebody who has been cornered. Nikimalizia. Now this one is to our Kenya Kwanza supporters. Mwenye macho ambiwi tazama. Tafadhali tumieni macho yenu na muangalie na muone. Look at how the government is already, in fact we are in a transition period. Look at how Uhuru rearranged the security sector and the armed forces. Look at what he did. Look at what is happening in the IBC. ICT sector. The 2022 elections is done. Thank you.
Is there the next person?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Who is next? So after this person, we get the proceedings from the other side that we are concerned about. Proceed, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Asante sana kwa kunipa nafasi hii. Mr. Speaker, ningetaka kuongelea kwa hii mada ambayo mmeweka hapa ambayo ni ya maana sana. Hata kama sielewi mlifikiria aje mpaka mkafikia hii mada ya kwamba ati ikiwezekana Raila achukue uongozi na iwe akona wabunge wachache. Sijui mlifikia aje mkafikiria anaweza achukua uongozi bila wabunge. Ni maajabu sana ya kwamba nashangaa sana kwa maana ile umaarufu anayo saizi, sidhani kama anaweza chukua uongozi bila wabunge wa kutosha ama wabunge wengi kwa bunge. Hivyo tusianze kuweka uoga ya kwamba Raila anaweza chukua uongozi. Hiyo nimeiondoa kwanza. Ya pili, okay, impact yenye Ruto anaweza kaipata ikiwa atachukua deputy wake, hatachukua deputy wake kutoka wapi? Central. Kutoka Central. Ile impact anaweza pata ni kwamba yeye mwenyewe kufikia wakati huu lazima aangalie vizuri, pengine vile anaweza cheza mchezo wake, ya kwamba akifanya makosa arudi upande wa Mudavadi. Lazima aangalie vizuri ile kura anaweza toa kule kwa magharibi. Unanipata? Ndiposa aweze kuamua anaweza mchukua kama deputy wake ama itabidi ya kwamba arudi wapi? Central. Hatuwezi jua, hiyo ni mchezo wake, anaweza cheza vile anafikiria ili ya kwamba aweze kujua nini anafanya. Asante.
This is the last person, eh?
Mr. Speaker, it's unfortunate that you are giving me the chance when people are losing concentration, but no problem. Mr. Speaker, I want to start by saying this, and Mr. Luke, Mwalimu will agree with me, that once the genie is out of the bottle, my friend, it's difficult to put it back or to control it. William Ruto will never be the president of this country.
Very good.
That is according to me. And Raila Amolo Odinga is already the president. Yes. Because why am I saying this? Huwezi kuwa rais na hujaijipigia kura. Watu wenye wamekuwa rais wote washaijipigia kura. Sasa kama mpaka ujipigie kura ndio baadaye ukuje kuwe rais. Sasa watu wenye wana support UDA candidate, mwambie huyo jamaa kwanza aanguke 2022 ajipigie, ndio mambo ya 2027 tushamaliza. Hiyo msiongelee, because akianguka hii 2027 kuisha. Then tulisema kwamba hii mambo ya akichoose deputy wapi? Western. Kama mmeona Raila saa hii concentrate Western. Sijui kama mmeona of late amemaliza karibu siku kadhaa hajai campaign Western. Raila anangoja William Samoei Ruto achukue deputy president wake Western. Na hapo Raila anaenda kuvuna 80% kura za Western. That is what Raila is waiting. Nimemalizia hapo Mr. Speaker.
Okay, asante members. So mahali imefika, tunafika kikomo, lakini kabla tufike kikomo, niko na box kwa mkono yangu kuhusu jambo moja mbili tatu. It's already 6:30. Tulia sawa. It's already 6:30 and I would request to the Indian speaker wakuje watupatie vile kumeenda, alafu ndio tufunge kikao ya leo. Vini na